What's up, guys? It's Joe. Still in Zion National Park. Today is Friday. I was just walking around trying to find something to do till the next campsite that I'm gonna be staying at is ready. So I took a little hike and I noticed a trail just kind of off the beaten path. There's actually kind of a fence in front of it. Not exactly a fence. I don't know. I don't know if I should really be here. I've definitely found something cool. It ends in a waterfall. I actually think there's two of these because there's this one which comes through there, but there's also water down there. So I think there's actually another one because there's another convergence of mountains. I didn't see this on the map. I didn't see that it had a name. I don't know. So I'm gonna take some photos here. There's shade. There's also some clouds, so the sun is not as harsh. I think this will be a great little spot to pass some time and then have a snack and then head back. Be careful where I'm standing. There's not a whole lot of space behind me, but I'm going to be shooting through the neutral density filter that I have. I'm hoping to pick up some of this tree here, just kind of as a foreground element, and then I'll have the two waterfalls back there to be, and actually there's 3 waterfalls, so I may actually move over just a little bit, but so I'll be shooting as long as I can, just kind of get that flow and to try and capture the motion. Yeah, really beautiful right here. All right, so I've got a couple shots from here, and now what I'm looking at is there are these 2 little rocks that kind of look like little pyramids kind of sticking out of the water up there. I want to try and shoot at those close up. I'm gonna see if there's a way up there. So now I've repositioned myself just a little bit further up. Got closer to this stream down here, and now I have a view of this one as well, and I'm actually photographing both of them together. So I'm taking a few more exposures at longer shutter speeds, but to do that I have to stop down the aperture a little bit more, and that makes me nervous with this lens because diffraction shows up really early. In fact, really anything beyond f8 on this lens is not amazing, but because of the motion in the scene, I have to use this lens instead of my other wide-angle lens because of the fact I can't fit a filter on that lens. So there's an adapter for it. I need to get it, but in the meantime, I'm actually going to shift my composition just a little bit to the right and see if I can't capture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are small, I know, but I really like what I saw. So I've been shooting it at 5 seconds, and I noticed that I had some hot spots on this rock in front of me that were really a little overexposed because this particular area is just being hit by the sun, but the sun is coming through pretty diffuse. So basically what I did is I just kind of leaned forward and covered it with my body so that that shadow would keep that area of the rock from getting overexposed, and it didn't really show up as me. It just kind of softened the light around the rock again, since everything is getting so diffused by the trees and the clouds. So I think that's good for this spot. I think I'm going to look up ahead just a little bit, see if there's anything else, and then I'm going to head back. Now I'm finally actually at the last spot, or the first spot that I was planning on hitting, which, as you can hear, is a waterfall. This is man-made, and behind it, behind it there's a bridge, but also you can see the 3 large rock formations up there. That's actually my subject, with the foreground being the bridge. Now it is literally the middle of the day, so I'm gonna throw on an ND filter. I might stack it with a polarizer. I don't know how that's gonna look. And we'll see if we can get something. Shots are looking good, but even with the camera stopped down to f/22 and the neutral density filter turned all the way up, I'm only really able to expose for, it looks like about maybe 2 seconds, a little over a second, somewhere between a second and a half and 2 seconds before I start getting parts that are overexposed. But the parts that are overexposed aren't moving, or like the water, they're white. I know they're gonna be white, and that doesn't really bother me because they're reflecting the light. But when I push the neutral density filter too far, I get some weirdness in the sky. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 exposures, both metered the same way, for these flat areas that aren't moving and the water, and then I will paint in the water, I think. All right, that looks good. Hopefully I can blend it in Photoshop. Now it's time for lunch.